Greetings and salutations. Today we'll take a look at the amp locker from Audio Assault. Amp locker is Audio Assault's foray into the all-in-one SIM market. I would say this is similar to something like Amp Hub from STL Tones. The difference between this and say something like Bias FX or Amplitude 5 is that unlike those programs, all the amps are sold separately. This is not a bad thing with Audio Assault compared to say STL Tones, as Audio Assault's amps are purchased at a very reasonable price. So for example, right now you can pick up the Caliper for $10. Audio Assault run these sales very often, but even not on sale, these amps are all very reasonably priced for the quality on offer here. At the moment there are 9 amps available, the AHM5050 based on the EVH5150, the Hellbeast based on the Randall Satan, the Caliper based on the Mesa Dual Rectifier, the Sigma, this is a custom amp sim from Audio Assault, the RVXX based on the Rev G120 and the G20. The Prestige, this one comes free with Amp Locker, which by the way is a free download. You get Amp Locker and the Prestige amp free, and then you can add amps to it by purchasing more. So the Prestige is another custom amp based on a British vintage tone, the Shibalba based on the Bogner Shiva, the Dudemeister based on the Hughes & Kettner Tubemaster 18, and finally the 5650 Plus based on the PV6505 Plus. The plugin has a great pre and post effects tab with overdrives, chorus, reverb, EQ, delays and many more. It also has a great cab section with a good array of cabs with adjustable mics to choose from. It even has an easy to use IR loader so you can easily use any of your favourite impulse responses within the plugin. Audio Assault is constantly adding new products into Amp Locker all the time. I'm pretty sure the plan here is to add all of their amp sims, which up until this point were standalone products, into the plugin. I own a lot of Audio Assault standalone products, and I can honestly say that they sound a lot better in Amp Locker than they did as standalones. My guess is that as they move them into Amp Locker, they update them as well. Not that they ever sounded bad, they just sound even better than the already solid tones from before. Probably the biggest improvement is in the AHM5050. I'm pretty sure this was their first amp sim, and it just sounds so much better now. Although I do miss the old interface in this one. When changing the tubes on the old one, it would change the look of the amp. It was only a little thing, but it looked really nice. In a time where everything is going up all the time and other companies are charging in the hundreds for amp sims, you can pick up an amazing sounding and very well displayed amp for as little as $10. And honestly, don't let the price fool you into thinking this is a cheaply made product, because trust me when I say it will be the best $10 you've ever spent. I'd also like to thank Alex from Audio Assault for the amazing customer service. I had a problem where I had products spread across 2 accounts, and he took the time to message me personally and consolidate it all into one account. Great customer service. So now we'll listen to a song that I wrote specifically for Amp Locker. It's a little rough as I haven't picked up my guitar in about 2 months due to dealing with some mental health issues. After that I'll do a quick rundown so you guys can see how I got the tones. I'll leave links in the description for Amp Locker so you guys can download the free version and try it out for yourself. If you are looking for high quality tones for a fraction of the price of other amp sims, I recommend Amp Locker from Audio Assault. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more content, and enjoy indeed. Thanks guys. Okay guys, here we are in Reaper. I'm going to do a quick mix rundown. Well, not really a mix rundown, just show what I used in the mix to get those tones. Alright, so first of all for drums, decided to go this time with Hertz drums, the white pack. I've done a video on this one if you ever want to check it out. Great sounding drum kit. I used a little bit of the Master Desk plugin for a little bit of extra beef, and just a tiny little bit of equalizer, mainly just around the low end, just to boost up that kick a little bit. Okay, so that's how this sounds. I really love the snare in Hertz Drums products. Real snappy, big ambient snares. They sound great. As I said, I have done a video on Hertz Drums before, so if you want to really check them out, I recommend that you do. They've got some great sounding kits. Okay, next up, for the bass, tried something different this time. Usually I used Neural DSP's Parallax, but I wanted to keep this all Audio Assault, so I decided to use their Clank plugin. This is a bit of an older plugin, but it's still really good. You can pick this up really cheap. Sometimes I've seen it as little as $5. You can get a great bass tone out of it. I've just used a Master Desk plugin that I always use just to boost it a little tiny bit down here in the tones, you know, just to give it a bit more clarity. But other than that, haven't done much. This is what that sounds like. Let me find a section. Again, if you're trying to chase a good bass tone, I definitely recommend that. It's, like I said, cheap as chips. You can pick it up for $5 on sale at times. I don't even think it's that expensive to buy not on sale. So definitely check that one out. I'll do a video on it eventually so we can have a bit more of a deep dive into it. Okay, now to the main meat and potatoes of the song, the guitars. Okay, so I used 4 instances of Amp Locker. I used the RVXX, the AHM 5050, which other one? The Califier, and the, find it, the PV 5650. Alright, so I did use 1 instance of each amp. Okay, all 4 of those amps on each of these tracks. So the overall guitar tone is this. You can see my mixer here. I have 2 of the guitars left and right at about 80%, and 2 of them left and right at 100%. If you want to hear some of the guitar tones by themselves, so I believe that is the RVXX. that's that one. Then we have the Califier based on the Mesa Dual Rectifier. So by itself. Some cab tones. Just got a screamer in front of them all. Definitely one of the best Mesa tones I've ever heard in an amp sim. Some of the other companies just don't quite get it right. They don't have that bottom end, that nice slushy end, bottom end that I like. Okay, next we have the AHM 5050. Then next is the PV 5650, sorry. This is there we go. That's all the tones I use. As a collective, they sound nice, big and fat. Okay, then I've got another tone down here. This is using the RVXX as well. Just a little bit of it. And then we also have one down here using the PV. That one's actually got a bit of delay on it, so the tone with the bass. And then everything together. This is just down here is just a little sub boom I like to put in. It's not too loud, very subtle, but it just gives the first hit of the next bar just a little extra oomph. On the guitars, I have a little bit of the Master Desk again. Neutron 3 Elements, just as what I use just for the EQ. That's my EQ curve. I'll also show you what the guitars sound with and without. As you can hear, it's just really cleaning up that, a lot of that high-end fizz, bit of that low-end mud, just a little bit of the mids in the middle, just in certain frequencies. And then just a compressor. That's pretty much the whole song. The only other thing I got is on the mixer, on the master bus. I have a little bit of compression, not a lot. You see it just compressing a little bit in certain areas. Then a bit of EQ and a little bit of exciter. That's pretty much the whole mix, guys. Yeah, so definitely jump on, give Amp-Locker a try. You can definitely download the free version. It comes with the Prestige amp. It's not really a metal amp, it's more of a British rock amp. You can get some good tones out of it. It definitely gives you an idea of what the amp sounds like. It's very high quality for the price that you pay. Like I said, you can pick up some of these amp sims for as cheap as $5 on sale sometimes. I think at the moment the Califier, which is a based on dual Mesa Boogie dual rectifier, is very good. It's probably one of my favorite Mesa Boogie plugins and sounds very good. And at the moment they've got it on sale for like $9.99. So I mean, you can pick it up really cheap, and they're running different sales all the time on the different products. So definitely go check it out. I'll leave links in the description. That's the video for today, guys. Thank you for watching and enjoy indeed. Thank you.